we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This defense very accustomed to trying to stop Melvin Gordon. It's the same division, the AFC West, but a different uniform for Gordon, spending 5 years with the Chargers before joining these Broncos in the offseason. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Locke working out of the gun. Now going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's taken down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Locke. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll let it go deep for and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Kansas City.
Robert Foster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. Well, early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And this carries into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Focusing on me with some Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LREs.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Melvin Gordon.
Another nice play there by Chris Jones, a Pro Bowler for the first time in 2020. A 5-year man out of Mississippi State. I would dare say plenty more Pro Bowls for him coming up.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard
That
line.
is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
First down.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. The Chiefs leading rusher in their Super Bowl run. Here's Damian Williams. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Down by Von Miller.
The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 46-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The corner blitz works to perfection for A.J. Bouye. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Chiefs 14, Broncos nothing.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. KJ Hamler deep for the Broncos. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. So, and now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Courtland Sutton, 96 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability.
The extra point.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
5 yards.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And some space here. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
It's a gain.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Mahomes now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the turnover, here's Locke. Rolling to his right. And this will be caught at the 30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Slam.
From the gun, Locke. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the Chiefs' 6-yard line.
Here we go, D. General. Flash. Here I come again.
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 92 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
A gain of a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. That'll be caught by the rookie, K.J. Hamler. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Chiefs.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And going deep for Hill. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Chiefs 28, Broncos 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
61. Lunchbox, right.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Taken in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Going deep here for Watkins. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Mahomes firing complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down. Chiefs.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And a first down.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Devontae Harris. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Locke sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Lock. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Kerry Hyder able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So 3rd and long now for Lock and the Broncos following the sack. Operating from the gun. Lock. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Taking it about the 16. Well, 34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
A 7-yard.
A good way there to have him bounce back from the interception last drive. Something underneath, a little bit of rhythm going.
I know the best ones in the league have supreme confidence, but every now and then you need a little booster, don't you? This is their way of protecting him and bringing him back, and then they'll turn him loose later, I would think.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
He may try and run for this. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 1st down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Now this time Mahomes will throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Incomplete. Intended for Robert Foster.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Foster. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Robert Foster with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 35, Broncos 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
The ball carrier.
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Complete.
Quez Watkins, his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
At their own 25-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand this one off to Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. Locke to throw for it on 4th. He'll let this go. And got his man complete. The 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Courtland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, and the Broncos are in for 6. So it was 4th down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down, they're going for it, but they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70 yards. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute. Let me breathe.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. 64, weak.
On play action, Locke. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The Broncos on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Locke working out of the gun. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And now here's another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and find another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And he is going to lose yardage here. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
A loss of 5 yards brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Butker's kick here is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
K.J. Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
He's brought down.
Darren Lee there to get him down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
On the tackle.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Locke on target to Fant for a Bronco 1st down.
37-yard line.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Chiefs, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, things are...
Yeah, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn it on, carry this, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I